We got the whole group here. 3 different race teams.
I'm excited.
Right up here. Oh, yeah.
On our fuel, we got 55, 110 gallons here. And we're also going to get Mag 7. Here's the team. Brian, what's up, Brian? Shane. Mr. Latin.
Race model.
Pitbook.
Mile. Where you were looking
Tools,
to get.
crap. What do you think, Dad? You ready to get one?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Very good. Very nice. So you're driving? I'm good.
Mike Root. There's Mike.
The highest race on Earth. No one cares about lighting.
Oh, there she is. Wow. This sold for 1.7 million. Wow, look at this thing. You got to get one of these.
Hey, Wally, we're all voting for you to get one of these. Really works.
All right, day one. Let's check out what we got for in our dust collector. There we go. Day one, Ensenada, San Felipe. In the books. Thanks, KWT. Some days you win them, sometimes you don't. Catastrophic fucking clutch failure, and we have a bent shaft. So we're trying to get it fixed. We got the chase guys coming. We'll probably have to tow out of here and put in a new tranny and clutch soon. All right, we're here. Gonna try and get this thing welded over at Taller de Toro. This is the shop. So we gotta get that broken piece of shit out of there. And that input shaft is bent. So we have to weld the clutch back together, and then we can use the clutch puller to pull it off. That guy freaking sheared right there. And the other half is in there. Unfortunately, day 2 was a cluster. We broke our clutch due to too tall of a gearing set up in our transaxle. We tried that this time around, so our own fault. No fault to Polaris or KWI with their clutching setup. So we had a broken clutch, also a bent output shaft. So the boys busted it out. They swapped out the transmission that night in an hour and a half, and it was really nice of these guys to let us use their concrete pad and a place to stay in Bay of LA. So we were ready to go for the next day. Not a bad view for Bay of LA, day 3. Thank you to Igor for letting us wrench here.
Blew a tranny yesterday.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. Sure did. Blew the old balls and trannies. We had passed a lot of cars up until this point. We were really doing well with the GPS and working together as a team. Unfortunately, Jess was telling me to go straight, and it veered slight left, and we tacoed the right front tire. Luckily, that's all that we had a problem with. And then we had our limit strap was really impeding upon our axle change because it was pulling out the trailing arm out to the left. So I had to get a bunch of rocks to stack underneath the trailing arm so we could get it aligned, so we could get the radius rod put back together. Not too long after these photos were taken, the motor let go about 15 miles outside of San Ignacio. We loaded the trailer with the race car and got lost in the mountains trying to take a shortcut that some locals said we could get through, and we didn't get into Laredo till 4 a.m. As you can tell from this photo with the palm tree, we're about 25 feet off a cliff towing the trailer, and it's just super sketchy at night. Anyway, the boys got the motor out, swapped it. We were at the starting line at 10 after a 2-hour motor swap.
The men fucking first fire, what's up? Yeah, the best. Nice job.
Well, this is why you bring a spare axle. Broke a leaf spring down there on some of these crappy ass roads. So as we were sitting on the side of the road with our windowed motor, Jess was outside with a tow rope trying to flash down guys and give them some cash, and number 303 Bronco stopped and helped us out. But he was in a hurry, and he wasn't kidding, because as soon as I got into the car, he started driving, and I didn't even get a chance to get buckled in or really get my helmet on. So when we were ripping before this, we didn't even video anything, and then we were in the 25-mile-an-hour zone. Then we could get our helmet on and get buckled in, and then went for a wild ride for quite a while, and then we lost our brakes, unfortunately.
We've just come into San Jose towards the finish. There is a long line to get up to the finish, which is way up there. Also just found out Alan is broken down out in the mountains. That's going to be an issue for extraction.
Well, we are in the town of, what is this town called?
Palo Escopeta.
Palo Escopeta. And we had a catastrophic motor failure. Almost caught on fire. Super fun. Not. Everything else was mob, and we were killing it. It was so fun. But some days you win, sometimes you don't. So we're waiting for a tow from my dad.
Double A Motorsports here. Alan Alexander, how's it going, man? Hey, you're here. You made it to the finish line.
Absolutely. I can't thank you guys enough for putting on such a great event. I mean, the people, the hospitality, the coordination, everything's been amazing. And on top of that, the route. I mean, yesterday going through the canyons, the beauty, the purple, the green, and then the cliff route. I mean, I've ridden that on my dirt bike a lot, so I really enjoy passing a lot of people on there. We didn't make any friends on that route.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, you made it here. So that's good. You got a lot of friends out here supporting you right now. I know this one didn't end the way you wanted it to, being towed across. At least you got it towed across by your dad, so that's kind of special.
Oh yeah, that was good. It was nice. He came in. We actually had 4 tows today. So I'd like to thank the guy in the Bronco, 303. He towed us and he said, "I'm going to give you a ride. Are you ready?" It's a wicked ride. Look at the front of my bumper. We burned our brakes. We were going over 50 miles an hour in the tight stuff. And then we're like, okay, we're done with that guy. We need a new tow. So we got a guy, number 19. And four-wheel drive, he's 3-seater. He towed us for a while, and then he got us to a spot. And then we had a rancher. He dropped us off at a turnoff, and he makes cheese. So guess what I got? I got some queso fresca. So that guy was actually a really nice guy. It was a father and son. They had a 100 cow, and that was cool. And then we got in touch with my dad. He met us at a little village 25 miles out. He's buying my Raptor. That's all I know, because the thing's hammered. He doesn't know it yet.